Hey guys, LPocker77 here and welcome to another Silver player review. Now I'd usually review two players in each video, but instead, as I'm going on holiday in a few weeks, I thought I'd split them up and do a review of each player separately so I can make extra videos for when I'm away, as I'll be away for 2 weeks. I hope that doesn't matter though, as it does mean I can just focus on that one player. So in today's video I'll be reviewing the informed Brazil Silver striker Wellington Paulista, who plays for Cruzeiro, I think, in the Liga do Brazil. On both the Xbox and the PS3, it's been going for about 60 to 70k. That's definitely accurate of the Xbox, but I've got that figure from the database for the PS3, so correct me in the comments if it's wrong. So we can look at the team I use him in, and it's my 3-4-1-2 Brazil Silver team. I'll probably get messages in the comments saying get Mike on the Vieta, get Marlos, get this Brazil Silver player, whoever, but this is just a cheaper Brazil Silver team, which is different to most as it's 3 at the back. I usually do use Marlos at centre forward instead of Barreto, but I sold him when this Brazil Silver tournament came out, so I'll buy one back when the price is settled back down. So he's up front there next to Aninho, as I usually like to pair my slow strikers with a faster striker, which I have done there. We can take another look at his card stats, and he has 74 pace, 70 dribbling, and more importantly he has 80 shooting and 88 heading, which is amazing for a silver. As usual, I'll show you his in-game stats, and he is 6 foot, right-footed, and has 3-star skills and 3-star weaker foot. His physical attributes are all really good, to be honest, considering they're all in the 70s, with his jumping at 96, which is amazing. His mental attributes aren't bad, with 66 aggression and 76 attacking positioning. And lastly are his skill attributes, which are all fairly high because of his shooting and heading, with his finishing at 89, heading accuracy at 88, long shots at 82, penalties at 89, shot power at 91, and volleys at 81. So the gameplay should be on your screens now, and I tried to get a variety of goals to show you, from headers to finesse shots, and he was a lot better at scoring some types of goals than others. We may as well talk about his shooting first, and his heading is insanely good. He isn't the tallest, but as you saw earlier, he has 96 jumping, which is really good when it comes to winning balls in the air, which accompanied by his 88 heading accuracy means he wins pretty much every header, and if he gets the chance he'll score. I know he's a Brazil Silver, and most people wouldn't link headed goals to Brazil teams, but it just works so well. If you use him, I wouldn't say pace abuse down the wing and go for the headed goals every time, but with Wellington Paulista in your team, that's always an option, and I scored so many equalisers with him from headers. So next is his long range shooting, and that wasn't bad. It was always usually on target, or he'd hit the lower ones, which would go just wide. His shooting from range is a bit off though. Sometimes it would never stand a chance of going in, and then out of nowhere he'd smash one in the top corner. To be honest though, he didn't really get many chances for long range shots, as most of the time he was sitting on the last man or just winning headers. His finesse shots were the best thing about his shooting though. It just seemed to work almost too well. If you got the ball onto his right foot around the box, it was easy to just finesse it into the top corner. He has one of the best finesse shots I've seen, as he was successful with them almost every time. So if you get the chance, instead of powering it, you're best off just finessing it with him. He was also great from my custom corners, as if the finesse shot was on, he'd score it with ease, and if the power shot was on, he'd have a chance of scoring that too. One of the problems I found with him though was his sprint speed. I don't think it's too bad at like 77 or something a game, but he did feel really slow at times. That's probably due to the defenders he was up against. If I was playing a team that had the usual MLS defence, a Pro League defence, or the usual Brazil Silver defenders like my team, he was usually out of the game for long periods, as he just couldn't get onto the ball or any through balls at all, and if he got the ball he couldn't really keep it. When he was against slow defenders though, he was fine, so that's probably just how it goes online when most people pick their teams with pace. Overall, he was a great striker though. I think I did manage to score about 26 goals in 12 games I think, which is actually rather good at just over 2 goals per game, but for his price, would I have him over the Brazil Silver striker Joe? To be honest, I probably wouldn't, as Joe is one of my favourite silver strikers on the game, but that's just my opinion. I mean, I wouldn't say he isn't worth it, as his finesse shots are incredible, and so is his heading, but for 2k you can get Joe, who is arguably just as good at heading, and is probably better at long range shooting as well. So thanks for watching guys, and I hope you found this review helpful. If you enjoyed it, please give the video a like, as it really helps, and as always leave me suggestions for silver players to review in the future, as I'll need some ideas for extra videos I'll have to make for when I'm away. Next week though, I think I was going to try and review Inform Javi Guerra and Inform CC. On your screen now are 2 videos that you may have missed. To the left is my squad builder with which is a little different to my usual content as it's a bronze team, but I'll be sticking to silvers in the future. And to the right is the most recent episode of Squad vs Squad, where this week I use an Argentina silver team. As usual, if you're new to my videos and want to see more silver content, then subscribe to my channel, and if you have Twitter you can follow me on there. Thanks for watching guys, cheers.